player name and where you're from.
WorldMatchue, Bakersfield, California.
Okay. You traveled all the way from California to here.
Yeah, far as fuck, like legit, coast to coast, like travel and shit. So yeah, I travel far.
How long have you been playing this game? What does the game mean?
I've been playing like legit playing. I'm like an online player. Like I started online, maybe a little bit before, so like '09 pretty much. The game's legit. I love the game. I got mad love for the game. So like I came out to support, and Brett's my boy, and like we play a lot. We talk a lot on the phone and shit like that. Like we're constantly talking. So like I came out to support and show love and shit, and he helped me come out here, and I wanted to meet Josh and everybody else out here in East Coast, and it's New York. Like why not come out? You know. So that's what it was.
What's your favorite character?
Everybody thinks Iron Man's my favorite character because like I got a really good Iron Man. I mean, you probably can't tell because I'm on Dreamcast, but my favorite character is Doom. Like Doom's my favorite character. I mean, I don't know, have like a legit reason, but like I just always liked the character. I think maybe it's because it was like my brother's favorite, like one of his best characters, and like when I learned, I watched him play. So I don't know, the character's legit. He's underrated, and then I played it, and like I do a lot of godlike shit with him. So people were like, "Yo, it's fucking sick! Like you're like the best Doom in the world." So
I have to ask you an unrelated question to video games. What do you think of the Iron Man movies? I mean, I thought they were kind of overrated for the special effects.
Robert Downey was legit though. Like
I'll give you that.
I think like 1 and 2 were good. 3 was okay. I didn't really like. They kind of fucked the whole extremist thing up, and it was like more of a comedic movie after that point. Like it wasn't really like an Iron Man movie. Like it was kind of more like jokes and puns and shit throughout the whole movie. So, I mean, I liked them overall though. I think it's better than the Thor. Like I didn't like the first Thor. I thought that was ass. But I mean, that's just me.
Getting back to the game.
Yeah.
What's the, so you're online, you just do it online, or you have...
Yeah, because in my town, like in Bakersfield, Neil's from Bakersfield, but like he was like the only real like actual good player from that town. Like everybody else kind of was like home games. Like after the arcade scene died, nobody really played, and after that, like it kind of died, and I played online, and I got really good, and like everybody else kind of stopped playing. So I would go to the arcade when I randomly met up with people like I body their shit and they didn't like it because they're like, "Yo, you were a scrub last time we played. Like you weren't this good." So I mean, yeah, I played online because like I didn't really have the time to travel. Like I worked a lot. I was in the oil fields at the time, so like it was hard ass work. And I didn't give a shit to go and travel just to play like the game. Like I love the game, don't get me wrong, but unless it was like a money match or like a big tournament, I didn't really care to travel. So I mean, online was good, and like it definitely like leveled me the fuck up because like I play a lot of the best guys on there, and like I body this shit free. I'm definitely one of the best guys online for sure.
Oh, wait, like really?
Yeah.
Is that a fact, or is that...
That is a fact. I mean, I guess like a lot of people say it's nothing to brag about. We had 2 Xbox tourneys. I won them both. Xbox Live tourney. Yeah, I won them both. If you ever watched like the first one, like a lot of people know me for like my Doom comeback. I did it like a 295% comeback on like a almost perfect MSP team. I played one of the top guys. He's the MSP player. His name's IFC Zangief. That's what he goes by, his gamer tag, but it's Vegeta X. Because the old school player, he used to play Rogue and shit. And he mains MSP now. He's a fucking beast. But we were playing in tournament, and he sent me to losers bracket, and I ended up coming back and like resetting the score. Like I beat him like 5-1 the first set, and he didn't like it. Like he wasn't having it. The next set, like we were kind of going like round for round, match for match, and yeah, as soon as I made that comeback, I tied it up 4-4. Like he rage quit. He didn't want to play the last match after me because he knew I was gonna body his shit. He left that, and it was kind of like a big controversy. But I won the tournament, and I mean I'm definitely one of the best guys on there.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
So Brett wanted me to ask you about East Coast versus West Coast players.
Okay. As far as like matchups, like one-on-one, or just like who has the better coast at the moment, like.
All right. Talk about both. I didn't get a specific question, so.
I think East Coast definitely thrived like back in the day when everybody was still playing. Like Justin Sanford, Yipes, Desmond, like all those guys are fucking killers. And like West Coast was still good, but like East Coast was like always had those crack sessions. Like I think everybody was like more together, and like they were more. I don't know, like these guys like actually played together, and like they had. it was good. Like these guys fucking leveled up all together like at the same time. Whereas like West Coast, it was kind of like separate. Like everybody had their own groups. Like it was kind of like, you know, Subadi's little group and he was good, and then like the random FFA group and they were good, and like West Coast was always going at each other. Like it was always like, who's the best on West Coast? Like who's the best in fucking the LA area? Like, yeah, it was really like California. Like that's what it was. So like, I mean, it was kind of like, if West Coast I think would have like gotten together and like really like came together as a community and like grew together as a community, and when this game was like really fucking going at it, I think you would have seen more West Coast players like in top 8 or like the EVO finals rather than like Justin Sanford Yipes all the fucking time, you know? So I mean, Chunk was godlike, and you seen him up there. But once again, that like Chunk was just NorCal, so he was like strictly NorCal. Like he only played like NorCal guys. So I mean, but I think as of now, like West Coast has chaos, and like a lot of people don't really give him credit because they're like, oh, he's a newcomer and like he's just beating people late in the game. But Chaos is fucking godlike, and like when he beats you and he bodies your shit, like you have to give the man respect, because it's not like he's barely scraping by and barely beating you. He's doing shit you've never seen in this game before.
I've noticed that as a non-gamer,
yeah.
but I've noticed that in the previous interviews that the players give each other respect.
Yeah, you got to give respect when it's due, and when everybody gets a shit body, like they get more humble. Like they kind of go in like they don't really hate him, like, but behind his back, like everyone's like, oh, who gives a shit, like, you know, like it's West Coast and Marvel's like kind of dead, but when everyone's coming back and everyone's still playing and he's bodying your shit and he's doing it for money and you know he's consistently doing it, you can't do anything but like sit there and just have that slice of humble pie and just be like, yo, good shit, like you bodied me.
So I've been asking everybody the same question, and I haven't seen the guy get a really great answer. There's a lot of misconception about gamers. Obviously, you talk about something that pisses you off, and can you relate to that?
I think like a really common conception about like misconception about gamers, like they're just like nerdy and like stay home and like just don't do shit, just play games all day. And like I said, like I'm an online player, so like, you know, a lot of people talk shit and they're like, yo, you're probably like a nerd and never had a girlfriend and blah blah blah, like never had this. And I'm like, yo, like I fucking work all day, like I go to the gym, like I'm bigger and fucking like badder than most of you motherfuckers in real life, and I body your shit in this game in real life. So a lot of people, they just kind of like they think like everyone's just like some nerdy like white guy like just playing in his mom's basement, like who plays games. And if you're good at the game, like you got to be like this fat nerdy dude, like they're like, yo, you ain't shit in real life, or like you never done anything in real life. So I mean, it's definitely a big misconception when all of us guys come out and like we're just playing games and we're chilling and we go out and like fucking have fun and we drink and we chill after. Like it's actually a really good community. A Marvel community, like all together as one, is like they've gotten together, and it's a really tight community now. It's cool.
I got nothing. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
Good shit, yeah. See you guys.
Shit's like back here.
So Iron Man is your favorite?
I think Doom. I love Iron Man, but Doom.
Man,
Dr.
one
Doom.
month in a stick.
It's gotta be Doom.